Alright, we're here. We're live. Yeah, unfortunately we got Party Finder special for the first half of raid tonight, so that's unfortunate. We lost a lot of time and potential prog off of that. Yeah, let me look at it. We only had like 3 attempts, I think, on P4 tonight. Okay, that's working. I'll take a look at it and then see what we can learn from those 3 attempts that we had. They're all in the back half after we got rid of the samurai. See? Phase 3, we died at phase 3. Saw it 3 times, I want to say tonight. Let me look at the log. Never mind. I'm gonna pull up the logs. Don't care about phase 3 really. Like, we were pretty on point for phase 3. Whenever we actually did see it, and we didn't get memed by the samurai. So, stack south, take both of the buffs. Get everybody spreads out, starts hitting it. Go from your spots. Big damage. Blasting Hatebound comes out. So debuffs go assigned. We get me, I want to swap. Monk wants to swap. And Toaster and Zeal. Those are the 4 people that should be stacked up middle. See how far we get in this one. I don't think we get too far in this attempt. So I stack mid with the rest of you guys. I pop Missionary, but I don't think I... Let me see what I'm gonna pop. I get my thing. So I think I move out a little bit sooner, but I think the issue with Kai and the Monk would be solved if everybody just like stays here for a little bit until like all 4 people are stacked up. That way there's no way that's possible for anybody to do like a mispass. And then you should all have what you need and you just move out like the range, just sidestep out. Should be safe while the melee continue along the main line. Like the melee should be along the center line the entirety of this phase, I think. Just with your range and everything, just drop your thing and then quickly step out if you need to. The melee should, like, vice versa, like we talked about with Eva last week on a couple attempts. The no-no zone. This is also for melees, the no-no. No-no zone. Melee. This is the other one. Melee should be like sticking through here, and range should only dive through here to do a chain pass, and then they pop out. And then this is the other melee no-no. Same thing, like I called out with range not going to the range no-no. This is range no-no. No-no. Melee no-no. That would hopefully clean up a lot of the passes. So the melee stay out of the range where the ranged area where they're going to be baiting intercard and everything, and then vice versa, range stay out of the middle. Pop and Missionary. I pop it and we still have about 10 seconds, so it'll cover both of the soaks. I guess there's a miss soak north. Let's see what happened. Monk. Everybody has the proper buffs. I think this is the one where the monk doesn't help or isn't there to soak it in time and it grows too big. That's what this is what happens when that happens. It's just a big explosion that's a wipe. Gotta be quick movements. Yeah, all die to it. Range pick up. Die. Yeah, that's just the melee sub hesitating and not getting it after the first growth, I think. So it's good on us, but fortunately we don't get much farther than that. Next one. Yeah, for the mitigations, for the tank mitts, it's like at the end of the Hatebound cast bar, cover both soaks, it should, because we soaked at 10 seconds, and then to the range had time to grab it and soak real quick, and they would have still been under Dark Missionary. Let me find the next phase 4. Phase 4? Yeah, this is phase 4. Alright. Light it back up. Down goes out. Oh, I forget the missionary. Oh no, here's 8 pound. That was just the random raid ride. Missionary. We already have a red. Haas has a red. Only another good. The monk wants a red. Kai's got a red. Toaster wants a. No, Zeal has a red. Those 4 need to be. Those 2 need to be stacked up. Everything else worked out. Yeah, the only people that should have been stacked up here were Monk and Zeal. Oh wait, no, this is bound and determined. So they already made a pass. Alan and Kai have already made a pass. They are bound and determined, it looks like. Back it up and see what happens. So far. Let's see what happens when Payton goes off. I was too slow. Five, hit down. Alan needs to get rid of his red. I wants red. Me and Haas are good. I and Roger need red. Zeal and Alan need to get rid of it, so those 4 should be metal. See what happens. They all stack. Me and Haas. I deal down to determine pass between Alan and Kai. Zeal and the monk have not accomplished their pass yet though. And they get it now. See it grow once. Me and Haas soak. We'll have about 7 seconds on missionary right here, so tank, yeah, tanks should be able to recover because you have, that's a quick grab and out. Stay still, down to determine, blues, and then they grab and they immediately move out, and then me and Haas move along this line to get to the other eye. Red. So we're missing the soak here. Why did this not get soaked? See, everybody has soaked but Neil. Neil did not soak. What happened? Grind it back up a little bit. Soak between the melee. Wait, I has a blue soaked. What happened? Go off. Chain pass. Everybody has what? Okay, so they had issues with the pass between Zeal and Kai. This, I think. Oh, this is the one where the monk stole Kai's, because the monk just got it, and Kai, I guess, got swapped out, and they both have the same bound to determine, so the monk stole this one, and Kai needs to swap with, like, come back and swap with Zeal. I think that probably delays the soak. I think that's Zeal soak that's missing down low. Grab it. Monk still has blue, Zeal still has red. I'm assuming Zeal adjusts. Oops, the red. Or the, yeah. There's the pass. I don't know, I wish I had my camera tilted so I could see what exactly just happened over there. Like, guys have all stoked. Except for Zeal. Except for Zeal. Like confusion. Yeah, and then that one just explodes. So I think this is the one that Kai said the monk, like, well yeah, looking at, this is the one where Kai, the monk, like, crisscross. Again, stay here. I think if all 4 people just stay here and stack until they see all 4 get there, then that eliminates that. It's the way that bounded and terminal work, like you'll always get what you need, as long as you, like, all make it there and stand still for a second. It's a couple seconds long, so it'll prevent passing again. Be afraid to, like, sit there for 1 GCD while everybody's getting in there and, like, stay still and then move out. Other than that, good. Good, we respected the no-no zones on this one. Just, fortunate that Kai and the monk collided. Get one more look at it. Here, this is our last one. What happens here? 7-5. Resentment. Keep bound. Put down a little more. Let's see. I've got blue. Both of the healers have red, so both of the healers need to be there. And the monk. Otherwise everybody's good. So me, the healers, and the monk should go and stack middle. Let's see what happens. Middle, me, the healers, monk. Now, Eva still has a red somehow. I got a blue. What happened? Or is this the one where they collide? See what happens. Too slow? Okay, not that slow for right now. A little bit more. Keep bound. Oh. Go away. So yeah, still everything. Kai still has red. Red's right here. Ah, there it is. Yeah, so Kai and them. I guess the way to do it, to prevent that, since Kai already has red, you can just like go stack like underneath your eye, I guess, if you want. I don't know how else to mitigate that because you're both melee, so you both should be in the no-no zone in the ranged. Guess Kai seeing that, acknowledging and this heading this way, I guess. I don't know. Repositioning would probably help too. Like we could probably work on pre-positioning for this. Prevent this from happening. That way it's just a quick like in and you don't have the chance of colliding with each other. It looks like it happened on both of the good before attempts we saw tonight. We had collision there. Now suddenly the monk has a red, and Eva's not able to get rid of the red until Kai's bound and determined goes away. Haas move out. Haas already had red. I move out to join Haas. Once we pop, Kai just now gets the red from Eva. Both of the melees have it, but I bet that they don't make it because it's too late at this point. Let's see. Yeah, it's too late. So that mispass, the monk colliding with Kai, delayed it to the point where they weren't able to make it before the yellow down here exploded for the other side. Okay. So yeah, I guess we need to work on like repositioning so that people aren't colliding with blue and reds when they don't need to. Let me look at the toolbox and see what the toolbox indicates. See what it says and compare and see what we're doing and contrast it. So. Pull this up and look. Alright, so we've already dedicated this. Actually, red's bad. Green. Green works. So, green is ranged. Ranged. No. No. These two are melee. Melee. No, no. Okay. Melee. No, no. Alright, so everybody stacks middle. Doesn't look like they have anything much for like pre-positioning. This melee is like already standing here next to this. Melee's already standing here next to this. So, let's see. Square option. There's square. You have tank, killer, range, melee. Got high here. We know that both of the tanks have to be like hitting them to maintain aggro, or if they start one-shotting everybody else because they're squishy and can't take the eye autos. The tanks have to be split here and here. This is me. This is us. Effectively east-west. I guess we can split it up by groups. So this could be Eva. I think no, Eva takes north or south. Eva takes south. This would be Eva. Then Kai is in our group, so Kai. Oh, that's his Taylor. Say the melee here, range. Since this is Eva's side, and then he has to be here. Both of the melees can be kind of spread out down here. It's kind of strange. This would be whatever. Let's just say the monks have the monk tonight. Dude should be down here getting ready because you don't have any reason to be over here hitting this guy. So this would be me, Alan. Yeah. I think this is Zeal. Would be Toaster. So would be 4-4 even split, but Boss has to be over here hitting this eye to keep aggro, or else it starts killing people. So we'll do a 5-3 split. So kind of like this, I guess. And then you need to get how would we? The goal is to keep people here. Toolbox doesn't say anything about pre-positioning. It just says, okay, they do have him pre-positioned. Both the tanks here, but I don't see how that happens because one of the tanks needs to be hitting this eye to keep aggro. Need to find a way to declutter this so we can pre-position and have it where people can just get straight to the middle without having to worry about colliding. I guess I can take one of the melee. One of the melee go. Hi, this guy's in my group. Just dictate a swap. This way. That way it's just, let's say, me, So the people that need to go middle are me, say it's Eva, other range, say Toaster, and Monk. This would be just a straight shot in here. I would hug. You know, how would this work with Kai? Because this is gonna come to Luke Kai kind of getting into the melee side where the Kai needs to be. I don't know how the toolbox is getting away with this, because the tanks need to keep aggro on the other one. Think about this for a second. Usually look and Zeal pre-position. I guess this just works if they do this. Let's say the monk gets a red already, so the monk shimmies in, stays here, pre-positions, and they're clear of this the entire swap zone. We'll say I need it, so I just walk straight in. Say Evan needs it, so Evan would walk straight in. Melee, you know, ranged. Kai needed it, so Kai would just walk in, but since the monk puts out here and already has a red, they wouldn't collide. Like, position like so, and then here, the Toaster needs it, so Toaster would need to go book it down, and it's risky for Haas, but Haas would just have to like walk along here. Alan would just have to know to stay out as a reposition and just like check each other, make sure you don't play bumper cars. Come out here, he already has his. Alan's already got the blue, so we would just stack here. All four of us. Put Toaster in. But then after we all stay here for one GCD, we would split. I would go join. That would come out. This would all work. I guess that it'd be a little crowded because Haas has to be on this side with the melees, but I guess in terms of like simplifying it so that the melees don't have to like dodge and like cross over if they have red and just like have to like dodge me and dodge like Alan and try and get to the spot where they're soaking their yellow, they just go ahead and start out, and then Haas, so it's like 5 on this side, 3 on the other side. I know it's imbalanced, but in order to maintain aggro, this is, I guess, just the cleanest way, so like cheating a little north, have them like here, then the ranged out, respecting the no-no zone again, so. Try and think of it as a little line, so you stay here, you stay here, you stay here. I would need to go like in, let's say, in, right. Kai gets red, so Kai can just go stand here. That prevents the monk and Kai from crossing each other. Kai, monk over here. Say, I also need it. Me and him shouldn't be. That shouldn't be an issue because we should both have blue, so we wouldn't pass each other. Haas would have to come out here. Toaster would have to wait a second and then come behind Haas, or the other way. Probably more important that Toaster gets there first and gets that switch off so that we make it by the time the yellows out here explode. Toaster would come down there. The help with the melee were in the ice hitbox and the tank was max melee coming mid. Melees were right here. Ranges were out here. Right here. As long as these two are like not on top of each other, then yeah, that should also work. Then have to cheat up a little bit so that like if he starts off with a red, that's fine. He already started red. Right here. Your range don't have to run around them. Haas is already there. Yeah, that works. Are you talking about like kind of like this, as long as they're right here and Haas is right here? In the event that they would have to go middle, like they're blue, so they can't cross with each other. So yeah, that would work. Like, he's gonna go here, and then if he's red, he's just already coming here. Just needs to be careful. One melee northish. Here. See how this would work. So look, if he gets a red, then he would just have to stay up here. I get blue, I come here, so he just stays up here and crosses over the top. Melee can cross over because we would both have blue. Really, it's just a matter of, because you can cross with the person as long as they're the same debuff and they're both also trying to go middle. Like, me and Haas are good. Both of the melee want it. Haas already has a group start or jump start. And then these two are both blue, so it doesn't matter what happens with these two if they're clumping up together. They can just take whatever line they want, and then easy peasy, these two go out. But if it's these two would have to make sure that they're spread out. If one of them gets red and one of them gets blue, then it would have to be like red, blue. See how that would look? They're like right here. Be like red, blue. I guess he would pop out and walk along this way. Red. Like keeping the no-no zone. Stack up. Or if I needed, he would come here and just make sure he avoids me. Like, just this first pass is just a matter of not playing bumper cars with people of your own role. Like, you have to avoid other melee if they have the opposite Tether, so it's just gonna be like a lot of heads up. Maybe we make up our party list where the melees are right next to each other and you can see what you have and like if you need to avoid. That's the ultimate goal of the entire thing. Melee hit the eye as long as he's shield lobbing. Yeah, you can also Holy Spirit if he's trying to stack a Requiem spot or anything. So you can like cheat as much mid. Like the ultimate goal is like if you and another melee need to get middle, like it's fine. If like these two are going mid and they touch because they're both blue, so they can't pass. The ultimate goal is to prevent somebody of your own role with the opposite tether. So the easiest way to do that is just have the melees over here on this eye, because if they get what they need, they just come out and stand right here and they're already solved. Then the worst thing to do is to cross a range and a melee that have no business passing next to each other because they have different color tethers. Just have to keep like the zone. It's like a matter of just like awareness of what's going on around you. Like you have to like I guess we can do this repositioning, and then it's just going to require a lot of heads up on like, okay, I'm coming here, this person else needs to come here, so we're both blue. Okay, cool. I'm coming here. But it should eliminate, because if I get red, I go here. Haas gets red, he goes here. These two get red, they go here, so Haas should never touch them. The only issue is if it's like, these two get different colors, and it becomes a little bit more convoluted because they have to like move here while this person has to like dodge them out. And it doesn't matter if Haas thinks that, and if Haas has red, then he just like stays up here, travels along the no-no zone. He's got red. If he's got red and anybody else is coming out here, as long as we're respecting no-no zone and these people need to pass, it means these people both have red, so they shouldn't Haas tethers if Haas crisscrosses with them. As long as everybody else that doesn't need to pass is respecting the no-no zones. So that's melee staying like in this area. Range staying out in this area. That should prevent any passing, because if you touch anybody along the way, then it'll be a red on red if he's heading this way in the cross. He's coming this way, and like near there, that's another red on red. He's coming this way, and him and Toaster cross up, that's another red on red. Yeah, that should work if we do this. We just reposition like this. We'll go with this is like the best thing that works. Mega Man, I need something different. Yeah, I guess this works like minimizes our margin to error, because the only way that we're really having to, or this can probably go wrong, is if these two crisscross each other and that's the wrong debuffs. And even then, if they do it at the start, it's a quick 3-second, so whoever gets the wrong thing can just like realize and they can adjust middle. Like these two cross at the start, like after tethers go out, because they don't their reaction time and everything. Bound and determine is like 3 seconds, so it's just like, oh, I was supposed to be going middle, but now suddenly we crisscross, so I'll go out and like this person would suddenly have to come in. I think it would work, but the timing for getting to the yellow orb before it explodes would be a little bit tighter. I think, yeah, just be a heads up thing if you crisscross each other. That's like, if we do it this way, that's probably the way that I see that's like most likely to screw us over, as long as we're respecting the no-no zone. So it's line, and everybody passes in. If a range cross in here, it should only be because they have the red tethers, so if they crisscross somebody moving, then it would just be the same color tether and they wouldn't pass tethers. My movement is just straight here, so if I have what I need, then like, unless you guys cut in on here for some reason, which you should never do, then I would never cross. So yeah, I guess this should be what we go for, just to minimize our the chance fair. The only weak link is here and here, as long as people respect the zone. See what happens. Yeah, this is what happens. Look at it. And he spreads out, so like this would be me, this would be Alan, Zeva, out here, like wall off. So this is the one where the monk and Kai crisscross each other up. So we have like Haas is right here, Eva's right here. I don't know how much Haas needs to hit it to keep aggro on. Well, not a whole lot. He just needs to gain initial aggro, come over here for the soak, and then we're just him and I are both being on the blue at this point. So he doesn't need to like keep that much of an aggro lead really. Just needs it long enough for us to soak the yellow orb and then get back over to it. So yeah, he can just like range or shield lob it or provoke it or something. Provoke is probably bad, because if he can't hit it, then provoke really doesn't do anything. So get this one more time. Blue, I need red. Blue needs red. We got red, need blue. Red, need blue. Those are our 4. See the pass. The Kai is like, yeah, Kai is right here. This is Kai? Okay. It has to be Kai, because Kai just picked up Bound and Determine. And so did the Monk. The Kai and the Monk pass right here, so this... If we're doing it the way we just talked about, Kai was already red, so Kai is just quick step this way. Has no reason to come over here. Then the Monk just carries the line down here. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess Haas can just literally legit stand mid after he grabs the initial aggro, because he only needs to hold it as long as we soak, and then we can do it. So I guess if we really wanted to, we could also do this. Do this. Give ourselves some more room. Then just quick steps here if you have red, step here. To the boss. Depends on how much he needs to hit it. I guess that's the thing we need to talk about with Haas, is how much of his rotation he needs to put into the thing, to the eye, to keep aggro, but I don't think he needs that much. He was already there like right before Hatebound went out, and that he's like here way before, like before even Hatebound. There's resentment. He's already over here, and he has an aggro lead, and that he doesn't lose it, and nobody takes autos. So then by the time anybody would be like in danger of taking an auto, it'd be by the time me and Haas are back over there beating on the other eye. So nobody should be at risk. Yeah, I guess Haas once he can just quickly grab aggro at the start, then come stand here. And we'll just simplify it. You redraw this and put the no-no zones. And we'll use this for pre-positioning. Let me see. Grab these two and put them in. Yeah, cause Haas can like literally come over here, grab aggro real quick, and just traverse. Some the DSR channel. Alright, so yeah, we'll try that out, see if pre-positioning helps us at all, because unpercarding the tethers is what got us tonight. It's just people that or people passing too soon, and it just like threw everything off. So yeah, I guess stack middle, wait 1 GCD, and then make sure that all 4 people are stacked middle and have all gotten their pass off, and then you can go out. If everybody stacks middle, with the way that Bound and Determined would lock you in for 3 seconds, it should work out to where you never pass what you don't need. Or you never get what you don't need out of the pass. Okay, so yeah, I'll clip this all and post it for people to review, and if you guys like have better ideas or anything like that, then yeah, POV now, and after we get buffs, Paladin does a few GCDs on the eye, then rinse the other eye before tethers go out. Okay, so basically what Haas is doing. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do this for pre-positioning then. And then that should be even less margin for error, because if they space themselves out properly, then the red just quickly steps to the boss and goes like to the edge, like right here. Just stand right here. You can wait for this to grow. Yeah, so we can run with that. Yeah, I'll post this as usual in the Discord for you guys to look at, and if you have like other ideas and things like that, and you're like other ways that we can possibly mitigate the tether passing, then by all means let me know. Or if you think that I didn't do a good job with this, then sit down and look at it again and find a way that works for us. Yeah, hopefully I got somebody tomorrow. We'll see. I'm hopeful. Hopeful this Reaper will respond, but not planning on it at this point. But that's the biggest thing we need is stable 8th. Losing the first hour and a half of that samurai sucked. We'll have some luck tomorrow, but see. I'll post this and let me know what you guys think. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.